Fan armies have scored goals, but
We'll see the New York Knicks matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside.
Way to grab it.
Hart, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. And when you talk about Derek White, Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And here's Towns, following Jaylen Brown's three. And he drops it in from the low post.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
To the inside, and the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brunson. And Tatum pulls it down. And a fast break now for the Celtics. White wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Celtics passing it around. From the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
To the paint. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And here's Tatum for three. Knicks with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Stolen by Holiday. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Outside, Towns. Fires the three. Here's Hart. The double clutch. Porzingis with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Brown. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 5.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Uncovered, and the shot goes down. He has 7. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Here's Towns. And just miss after miss right now. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Tatum, that's for 2. It's rebounded by New York.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Hart. Over Tatum. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics. With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up, they're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Pass to Brunson. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Here's Holiday. Driving the lane. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Knicks trail by 19. Brunson outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Boy, looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Achua. From downtown. And Boston with the rebound. To the middle. And the dunk by Tatum.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Pass to Achua. Brunson scanning the floor. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. White, a good look. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Achua, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Back to Brunson. Stolen by Holiday. Here's White. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Celtics leading by 23. Pass to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's hauled in by Achua.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Dadier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Both teams deciding to change it up. No luck that time either. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
New York calls timeout. Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Pass to Horford. Here's Holiday. He's got 7. Horford, no luck. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McBride with the ball. Back to Hart. Now McBride. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 2. Tries again. He lays it in. Towns has got 8 points.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And so it's Boston, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Boston leading by 22. Holiday looking for an opening. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And Brunson, here we go. Inside, New York moving it around. Off target from the wing. Pass to Holiday. Brown wide open, he fires. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 11 points in the game.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
New York takes timeout. Boston making a switch here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 7 points.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Porzingis high post. Now Tatum.
What's left? Switch.
Takes it inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
And here's Towns. 8 points for him. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's Brown outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Back to Hart. On the wing, Anunoby. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. From deep, Brunson. New York missing again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Holiday. White inside. That shot no good. Good D by Anunoby. Steps back. Down low. From deep three-point land. Boston grabs the miss. And here's Brown outside. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner three, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
New York missing again.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
The three from Tatum. good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Anunoby, no good. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Brunson outside. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 11.
Yeah, that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
And here's Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And Towns gets it to go.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Springer, good.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
From deep, Brunson. That one's not going to go. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Boston on top, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pass to Achua. No good on the 3. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Tatum, no good. To the inside. Here's Sims. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
A nice shot by Walsh.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
Brunson with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Tatum. Here's Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis can't hit. Here's McBride. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Outside, Porzingis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Over White. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Walsh. The three-pointer, no good. Brunson outside. Drops in the layup for 2. That's 12 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Tillman. His three-pointer is off the mark. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
This is one of those nights. A mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
The Celtics making a switch here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
To the right side. Walsh. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Let's go.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Pass to Bridges. To halt the run. The rebound by Holiday. Here's Shireman. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Out to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Towns. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Brunson with it. Got a piece of it. Anunoby with it. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. For 3, Bridges. There's the lob to Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Here's White. Connects from 3-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Outside Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And so here is New York. The fader. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this